Alright guys, welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K21 video. And today once again we are going to try early 1981's World of Golf Society event. So last week we finished -11, which was a pretty solid score, it has to be said, but due to the very high score, and there were a lot of people, you know, sort of the 13 under to 16 under par mark, so we finished a ways down the leaderboard. But yeah, still a solid showing, so hopefully we can have another good week here and maybe finish a little bit higher. But yeah, let's jump into it. The Northern Cali Classic. But I do really appreciate your support. I mentioned it in my last PGA video. I haven't uploaded an awful lot lately, but going to try and get back into it again. Just haven't had much time is the honest answer. So yeah, let's get into this round. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe as well if you are new, guys. I would really appreciate that. Really helps me out. And yeah, let's get going. Let's have a good round, hopefully. Back to pro swing difficulty. My last video, the career mode, is on master swing difficulty. I've mentioned before, when you're switching between the two, it can throw you a little bit off. Pro should be a lot easier, and it is a lot easier.
Championship event here
when you're switching between the
society mode. This event is only
one
round long,
so high enough wins here on the first hole.
Time to waste. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff, and we'll be on our way.
A little bit of a fast there, but hopefully that will hold on to the fairway on the left-hand side, depending on the bounce we get here. Needs to pull up and pull up quick. No. Oh, it does. I was going to say that's going to trickle into the rough.
Really elevated. You may need to take an extra club.
It did pull up, thankfully. Quite an uphill shot here, so going up 2 clubs and adding a little bit of D-loft. Hope it won't be too much, but I don't think it is. That was a nice strike. This looks really good. Might need to sit down a little bit. Oh, it did sit down. It sat down really quickly.
Way to go out there, champ. It's a cracking
approach to the first hole.
And here you go, birdie putt coming up here.
That's the way you want to start, with a tap-in birdie.
Putt.
Alright, so 2 par 5s on the front line, the 3rd and the 9th hole. As always, you need to take care of them.
Under par today.
But with this wind,
fantastic start here.
We'll need a little bit of luck in terms of the direction, whether we can reach them in 2 or not.
Out there.
Okay, so the second hole is the first par 3 of the day. It's going uphill a little bit and a pretty decent wind, so just going to deal off this slightly, not too much though. Beautiful strike once again. Wind just starting to push this. I'm surprised it's pushing it that far, to be honest. It's well short anyhow. Wow.
Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right.
So it's going to be a
Here's
percentage
our
splash.
Second shot on hole number 2.
Hitting these now, believe it or not, compared to the percentage pitches. Couldn't get the words out there. Just need to get the timing right on this. That looks pretty good. Might even go in. Just hop straight over the hole.
This putt's good so far.
We'll settle for par, good up and down, but
that will work.
Yeah, surprised to see that tee shot come up so short.
And currently 1 under for the day.
If you're going to deal off the club, you're better off just maybe going up another one. So a little bit of an error there, but no harm done. Here. First par 5, long enough one, but it is downhill a good bit, and we have a little bit of wind assist as well off the right.
Nice swing.
That was very quick in the downswing. I wouldn't be surprised if this misses the fairway, and it probably deserves to miss the fairway as well. Not a good swing.
This is out of the second cut here.
Couldn't reach anywhere, but the problem is now we can't even get up on top. Gonna have to lay up down here. Leaves a harder 3rd shot. But yeah, deserved that from the drive. Not a good drive at all. Gonna have to try and make
I'm just
birdie
glad
the
to be
hard
out
way.
of the deep stuff. This is good.
And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here.
Once again, like the first hole, up 2 clubs, a little bit of D-loft. Strike was good. Should turn back towards the flag.
I think we have the right club here.
This has a chance of going in. Oh, it just sneaks by.
I loved every second of that approach shot. That was well done.
Alright, very good approach. Very nearly holed it for a 2, which would have been nice. But it's a birdie on the par 5, which I'm very happy with after that poor drive.
To bring things down to 2 under after that one.
2 under through 3. 8 under leads the way through 13 holes, but Webb Boy and Crash Conroe always very dangerous. They've played a few holes
less.
less.
Is definitely a thing on this hole.
So you'd imagine they're gonna shoot pretty low round.
Looks like this one's in the fairway. We're about 205 yards out from here.
Is that going to be enough? 3 wood is too much. We know that for certain, but might need to try and overpower this a little bit. Did overpower it, but then I did not push that through at all.
Approach is leaning a bit to the right.
To be honest, I'm surprised that wasn't a very slow. I completely quit on that one.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
Might need to just hit a flop here. The lie is not good, but I always find flop shots, they tend to fly a lot further than you think they're going to. You see what I mean? Flew 36 yards despite a poor lie. Did hit a little bit fast though, but just had to try and give ourselves a chance at par. That was a very bad tee shot. Need a good putt here. Should start turning now.
Looking very nice.
Alright, in the end, it's a brilliant par save.
Putter work there. Good work.
Brilliant par save. Keeps us at 2 under. Cannot afford bogeys in this society.
For the day after that one.
I mean, you can't afford to make many pars, let alone make bogeys, so that's a very good save.
Alright, we've got a par 4 on this one.
I'm just going to go between the bunkers there on the left hand side and the ones on the right, try and get it between them.
Beautiful swing.
Baby fast, we shouldn't be punished for that at all. Going to be a big slope at our feet, but at least we have found the fairway. Setting up to be
around 150 yards to the pin.
Big slope at our feet. And the wind going the other way makes this tricky as well. Just giving it a little bit too much for the slope, I think, and this should bounce hard, which it does. Alright, going to be an outside chance for birdie. Not an easy shot there.
I would
slope going one way, wind going the other.
It's a big one.
Very, very hard to judge them. Let's see if we can give this one a go. Not sure I've quite hit that firm enough.
Oh, this one could
drop.
drop.
Line if I did hit it.
Unlucky.
Alright, pace was good in the end. I thought for sure that was going to come up short, but
par putt.
Just couldn't match up the line and speed.
Over to the next hole.
Not a putt you'd necessarily expect to make. Just trying to give it your best go, really, and we did that.
2 under for the round.
There you go. Crash all of a sudden is 11 under through 11. He has been the best player in this society.
Left to right breeze on
over
this
the last
hole.
while. Very, very strong.
This drive should be safe.
Not the best swing line there, but we did get a perfect. So
and this one's about 165 yards
could do
out.
With a birdie here. Don't want to fall too far behind and be chasing. Looks to be on a pretty good line if the distance is right. Needs to sit down though. Once again, comes down very softly.
Nice shot into this green. Good work. This putt is for birdie.
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
I did underhit it a little bit, but that one turned really sharp at the hole. So a big misjudgment there by me. That should have been a birdie. That's a very weak putt. There, I said it. I said it a few minutes ago. You can't have too many pars, and we've had 4 pars now in the last 5 holes. So straight away, you're out of contention. It's all about just finishing as high as you can now.
And now teeing off on a par 3.
Par 3 on 165. Little bit of loft and spin on this 7-iron. Strike was good. Looks to be turning back to the flag nicely. Pretty good, just meanders off to the left there.
Work for you.
Not going to be an easy putt, but
okay, this one's 19 feet.
Just not hitting it close enough at the moment. That's a great putt.
Come on, get in.
That's a great putt. That makes up
Yes,
for the last
that
one.
putt was
That
amazing.
certainly makes up for the last one. You'd wonder how you can hold a putt like that and miss the one we did on the previous hole, but that's golf. Whether it be on a video game or in life, that's golf.
Wind is blowing left to right.
Narrow fairway here. Do well to find the fairway, actually. With that fast, no. Not going to reach the fairway now, unfortunately. At least it got into the bunker.
Shots are going to happen to you.
That will help. The bunker's much
Okay,
better than being in the rough.
Let's get out of this bunker and on our way.
Gonna go up to the 8 iron. Not bad, not bad. I expected that to travel a little bit further, but not a bad shot.
Put up a birdie here.
It's again outside sort of chance, but these ones you need to make them if you want to be competitive.
Looking really good.
There we go. We do make it.
Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up.
Not the best swing line there. Pull the stick back a little bit to the right there, but it does drop in.
Right,
we do have a par 5
at 4 under.
Could really do with an eagle. A birdie will give us a 5 under front line, which is not really going to cut it, to be honest. You need to be lower than that.
And the 9th hole is ready for us.
Wind
Hopefully you're ready for it.
Once again, narrow fairway though. Nearly hoping that would bounce in the rough to kill this a little bit, but still should stop in the fairway up the left hand side, which it just about does.
Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here.
Uphill quite a bit. To be honest, I think I'm just going to hit the 4 iron because there's a slope behind the pin. There's no point in being short. Oh, I've hit it fast though. It'd still be okay though. Yeah, it is. It's more than okay. It's a good shot.
And there's some fantastic golf. Putting for eagle.
Though from this distance.
Here you go. Just pop this in the hole.
These are nearly harder than putts from long distance because for a short putt to have so much break, it's hard to get the line in place. Bang on.
Down she
we
goes.
Do make the eagle. Set it on the tee. We really could have done with one, and we've got it. So after 3 pars in a row, we've got 4 under for the last 3 holes. So that's a good bounce back. 13 under through 15 leads the way. We're not going to catch the leaders. The likelihood for me every week is that I'm never going to catch the leaders. I try my best to, but
okay, tailwind blowing with us on this.
Just about finishing as high as possible, but we do have another par 5 to begin the back 9. Another good drive. Probably just going to be an iron once again with that wind.
And this one's around 205 yards away.
Tough though this time to get close to the pin. Slope at our feet as well. A little bit fast. That's not going to take the fade now. Going to be a chip down the hill.
3rd shot.
Might not even be a chip. No, I think I'm going to hit the splash here actually. Not bad, not bad.
4 feet left.
Did not trust chipping that down the slope because
looking pretty good.
If you get a little bit wrong there,
finding your way
around
around
the
this
back
course,
of the green,
that's your
you
5th
could come
birdie
up
of the
way
day.
short. So I think we made the right choice.
Right
7
now,
under
you're
through
7
10.
under
Not
for
bad.
the day. Hole number 11 coming up.
Tricky wind out here today, it has to be said, but an enjoyable experience so far. Pretty sure this is one of Alan Eastwood's newest courses, I think. Alan is one of Early's admins. It's been a while since I played around with him, but we did for a time play a lot of golf
at about
on
200
this game
yards
together.
away.
Very nice chap and a very, very good designer as well. Put a little bit of loft on this and I didn't need it. No, I didn't need it. I was just worried about that going a little bit long for some reason. It's not a bad shot, but
okay, 25 footer to
the
go.
4-iron straight up. Alright, so breaking right to left at my feet and then going back a little bit the other way. I'm just going to play it outside right. No, I should have left it at center. In the end, it was pretty much a dead straight putt where I should have hit it.
Tapping in for par.
Pity. It's a pity. Another par 3 to come before the final par 5 of the round.
That'll keep you at 7 under for the round.
Let's just try and beat last week's score. As I said, 11 under last week. If we can beat that, I'll be happy enough.
Wind's blowing on this one, right to left.
We need to get a move on. Tough little pin here again. I feel like I've been underjudging the wind as well.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing.
Still don't think I've given that enough out to the right. It's on a decent line, but it will depend on the front of the screen. Just a soft landing.
That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Okay, second shot here on the 12th.
Can we chip it in to get the 8 under? Can.
Nice little chip in for birdie.
I don't know why just standing over that one. It wasn't that easy to hold it because of the distance.
Worth another look.
I just felt like we were going to hold that one, to be honest. You know yourself, you get that feeling sometimes. That's a nice way to go into the par 5 there, a little Brucey bonus, chipping that one in. And we will take it 8
and
under
after
par.
that one, you are at 8 under par.
Still have 6 holes to go, so we can still shoot a pretty decent round.
Here we go now on the 13th.
542 yards. Once again, a tricky little wind into a narrow fairway. Need a good drive here to find it.
Oh, this one's in the fairway.
Tried to fade it to stop it, but will this still hold the fairway? I think it will actually. It's worked out alright. It's a long second shot though. Cannot reach this, but maybe we can get close to the front of the green.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway.
Slow, though. Bunker won't be too
way.
bad, but I don't think it's going to reach that. No.
Yikes.
Okay, you are deep
in
the rough
We've
here.
left it in a very awkward place. Gap wedge pitch. Or gap wedge out flop, I should say. Actually tried to hit that a little bit fast. Typical, you get a perfect when you try and hit it fast, but it's a good shot nonetheless.
Let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say?
I just thought we might need a little bit
work
extra
out
out of
there.
that, but a good up and down.
Birdie
Another
number
birdie.
7 in the hole.
7 birdies and that 1 eagle on the 9th hole. So
okay, 9 under is the current score.
we took care of the par 5s pretty well. 5 under for the 4 of them. Ash has finished at 14 under.
See if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left
See
to
how
right.
close we can get to that. That wind needs to start turning us back, but with that little bit of a fast, it's going to stay out here. It's again going to be another
second
missed fairway.
shot here on the 14th.
Some of the fairways, I have to say, they're quite challenging to find, just because of how narrow they are. Big slope at our feet, but the wind going the other way. I feel like the slope should have more effect than the wind. As usual, I'm wrong. That didn't turn to the left quite as quickly as I thought it would. It's going to trickle off the back of the green.
Okay, back on the fairway. This is a good thing.
Okay, here's our
Again,
third
chance
shot.
for a chip, a very difficult one this time. We'll do well just to get up and down here.
Ooh.
Never mind.
Oh, that'll
chip
work nicely with the chip.
All of a sudden now, if we can make four birdies in a row to finish, we'll tie the lead. That's still a big ask, but I did not expect that to check into the bank as quickly as it did. It was still going at a decent pace, but I thought it was going to shoot off a little bit more. I was just worried about hitting the gap wedge and not getting it up onto the green, to be honest. So that's two pretty decent chip-ins. Or it was Webboy, excuse me, that finished 14 under. I thought it was Crash who finished the 14 under.
Here comes hole number 15.
4 birdies in a row.
Just a pure swing.
Not a good swing at all. Hit it slow. It was only the fact that I pulled my swing line.
About 100 yards out.
I got away with it and
4
found the fairway.
strokes off the lead.
Let's see if we can throw this sand wedge in close to the pin. Like a pretty decent strike. Is it coming back?
Might be a bit too aggressive on that one.
Put D-loft on it, but I did not think it was going to go that far, but we've caught a little bit of a slope there.
That's going to work for you. I'm liking that.
It's worked out. I thought the wind would
hold
hold
that
that
up
up more.
9 feet from the cup.
Obviously I was wrong. Not the first time. No, I haven't hit that, have I?
This one's on a good line.
I knew the minute I hit it, I just didn't give it. I like to hit those kind of putts firm. I didn't hit that one firm at all. I backed out of it a little bit. Unfortunately, our chance now to tie the lead is gone.
At 10 under par at the moment.
As I said, if we can just beat last week's score, that'll be. I'd be happy with that. It's not that easy out here with these wind conditions.
A nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that.
Still feel like that's going to be too long. Can't go back to a 5-iron.
You need a birdie soon here if you want to stay competitive with the top portions of that leaderboard. Let's see what we can do here.
Still long, actually. Wow.
Nice shot. That'll do.
A lot of the bounces we've got so far have been quite soft. Here. That's why I didn't think that would bounce quite that firmly. Outside chance for birdie. It's not a bad putt at all. A little bit high, a little bit firm. Not a bad effort. That was a nice camera angle, actually. We could see it turning around. I thought for a second it was going to keep turning into the hole, but not to be. So we need 2 birdies in a row to finish.
You are currently
if we are going to beat the 11 under score from last week.
Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one.
You can't afford to have as many pars as I have had.
Tee shot's looking nice here.
Oh, what a
Oops.
kick. Wow.
Sorry about that. My bad. We did not end up in the fairway.
Did not think that was going to kick like that. Need to get a little bit lucky here. It's going to be a long putt. That's all we could do really.
Nice
Once
approach.
we missed the fairway, couldn't really get any
Hopefully
control
you get the right
on it.
pace on this one. It is extremely long.
Need to make this now. Oh, I've absolutely hammered that. Wow. I felt the vibration on the controller, the pulse, whatever you want to call it. It's not very strong on the PS5 controller, as I've said before.
Here's an
but
11-footer.
It was almost like the yips. I just kept going once I felt it.
Yeah, come back.
Wow, I thought that was turning in.
And hopefully we can make this for bogey.
That's a pity. That's a pity.
All right, let's head to the next.
Bit of a sour way to leave the round there, bogey in 17. Still can't believe that bounce.
Sitting at 9 under for the round.
Somehow finding the heavy rough. So I'm not going to beat last week, unfortunately, and need a birdie now just to get back to double digits.
We got a headwind on this hole.
Definitely one of the more challenging courses we've had over the last few weeks.
Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think.
Some of the pins are tricky,
right, that
and then you
green's
throw
pretty
the wind
elevated
into
up
it
there.
as
You
well.
might want to keep that in mind when you're making your club selection.
Makes it pretty tough.
This one's a little to the right on approach.
Hopefully. Go on, keep going. We're going to finish with a tap-in birdie at least.
You had that one dialed in.
Pity about that 17th hole.
This putt's going.
It's going to be just a 10 under
Today
par
you get
round
to
for me
finish your
today,
round
guys.
with
But
the birdie. That's a great way to
not
do
terrible.
it.
Some good shots in there as well. Overall, the tempo was just a little bit off though, but have to come to expect that. Not really played this only my second round, probably in the last 10 days.
Well, that's going to do it for us here today. I
enjoyed it nonetheless.
I hope you did too. And I hope you
always
come
a
back
fun experience playing early
soon
society,
here
and
on
I hope you
PGA
enjoyed my video today, guys. If you
21.
did, make sure to destroy that like button down below. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it a lot. And subscribe as well if you're not subscribed already. And yeah, we'll be back again very soon for some more PGA content. You can check out my Last of Us playthrough. I'll be starting a couple of new games as well soon enough, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, really appreciate your support, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace out.